well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Pass to Sabali. Nailed from three-point land.
She fearlessly sinks the corner three.
So it's the Storm now, trailing by 17, and that one drops.
Sticking it from the mid-range. Clark doesn't need a lot of room to feel comfortable firing.
Pass to Samuelson. Lets it fly. Sabali with the rebound. Indianapolis leading by 19 points. From downtown. And it's Becker's missing. And here's the Storm. Here's Wheeler. And the layup's good off the glass.
I love how she was confident. She got the ball in close and just went for it.
Here's Beckers. Here's Sabali. Drops in the tray. Seattle calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
Clark into the lane. And the basket by Becker.
Great find by Clark. She draws so much attention, it allows her to kick it out.
Pass to Sykes. Over in the corner, Williams from deep. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Beckers. Launches it from deep. No good on the shot. Here's Agumake. Wilson with the block.
Continues to put in effort on the defensive end. Wow, she's a beast.
Here's Sabali. And the three ball is good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Indianapolis leading by 23. Indianapolis moving it around. And that one's good. Boston.
Well, this is what makes Boston so dangerous. Her ability to...
Hey Siri, set alarm 11:58 p.m.
4 inside. Makes you feel helpless.
Here's Sykes. Down low. Here's Agumake. That one's off. Still out of sync. To the left side wing. This one for three. Nice D from Williams. And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Wheeler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Sabali. Here's Wilson. The rebound by Agumake. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so she'll shoot two here.
You don't want to put Agumake on the line. Easily over 80% clip during her career. Outstanding for anyone, let alone a big.
Good on both. Indianapolis leading by 23. Pass to Zabali. Here's Becker. And it's Seattle with the ball. Stolen. Releases from 15. And yes, it's good.
Okay, Paige Beckers. I see that mid-range Jimmy showing off her old school game.
Seattle calls timeout. .114 left in the second quarter. Here's Diggins. Lets the three fly. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Clark for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Never a bad plan setting up Clark. She's seemingly always ready to fight.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Magbagor.
Incredible defensive play contesting that attempt. She displays great timing.
And Indianapolis another three. 36 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Agumake. Out to the wing. And here is Williams. Williams double team. Here's Sykes. They get it back. Here's Agumake. Will it go? Hits the three-point bomb. Clark with it. Driving in. Here's Sabali. And there's another one for Indianapolis. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Indianapolis just dominating this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Beckers. Bangs on the trifecta.
Despite the tight coverage, she still converts the J. That takes serious concentration.
Pass to Diggins. And Clark over to help.
Indianapolis foul. Clark. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh.
Here's Diggins. And a miss there off the inbound. Out to the right wing. Back to Clark. The three. And Indianapolis another three.
She cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the Jet.
Pass to Diggins. Here's Sykes. Boston grabs the miss. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Sabali. And there's another one for Indianapolis.
You know, it's important that she does damage from that mid-range area. Good touch on the jumper.
Clark for three. It's good from long range.
Well, this is what everyone came to see. Clark being relentless on offense, looking so dialed in.
Seattle missing again. Indianapolis with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Here's Beckers. And Indianapolis another three.
Well, you see the confidence she has firing away, especially when she gets room to shoot from the corner.
And out of bounds as Indianapolis gains possession. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
It's been a big game for her. She's in a great rhythm. I'd keep going to.
Clark for three, sinks the triple.
As the defense collapses on Becker, she makes the right play and reverses it out for the three.
Williams passes to Sykes. To the middle. And it's Agumake missing. Indianapolis with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Boston. It's hauled in by Magbagor. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Sabali. Indianapolis moving it around. Beckers and Indianapolis another three.
Just a heady play by her. Recognizing someone had a good look from three, she kicked it out.
Here's Diggins to stop the drought. That's good on the jump shot.
Diggins.
Now Clark to the wing on the left. Here's Sabali. Sinks the three-pointer.
Now that's modern basketball. She makes the play from the inside out.
So it's the Storm now. Pass to Magbagor. On target from 13 feet. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Sykes. Here's Diggins. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
She isn't messing around out there. When you drain a three on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
Pass to Agumake. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Over Clark, and it's Agumake missing. And Indianapolis has possession. Here's Sabali. And Indianapolis on another three.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Pass to Diggins. Jacks up a three. Wilson grabs the board. And stolen by Williams. Here's Diggins. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. To the left wing. Here's Becker. Here's Diggins. Seattle missing again. Got it off in time. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
And we'll see if they can carry over that momentum into the next quarter.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Indianapolis delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Wheeler. Indianapolis with the ball. Here's Becker. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you know, being able to quick release shots like that is how you stay ahead of the defense.
Here's Agumake.
Indianapolis foul. Beckers. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Brown outside. Here's Wheeler. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Hey, that's how it goes. She's just answering back.
Pass to Sabali. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Indianapolis foul. Clark. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Seattle. Number 13.
Here's Samuelson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Wilson kicks to Clark. Drills it from outside.
Nice read by her there, sensing the available perimeter shooter and finding it.
Becker's second personal foul, third team foul.
And here's the Storm. Brown feeling it out a bit. Puts up a three. Wilson grabs the board. Here's Becker. Brown the pass to Wheeler. The three ball. And it's Brown missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
That's good by Zabali.
I'll tell you, she really answered the bell today. She's been a force.
Stolen by Wilson. That one falls. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Indianapolis.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's Beckers. And the layup is good.
2 physical points from Beckers, not backing down at all. Page is so fiery.
Seattle with the ball. Out left to the wing. Here's Samuelson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Kicks it out to Wilson. Pass to Zabali. From past the arc. Good on the triple.
Got to get up close to her if you're a defender. She's a player who can hurt you from deep.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Samuelson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Comes up empty down low. Indianapolis with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run right now. And Indianapolis another three.
Right now, she has the hot hand. If they're smart, they'll keep getting her the rock.
And here's Brown outside. That shot off the mark. Over to the wing. Clark for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that is why Beckers has the rock. She knows when to shoot, when to pass, and when to dribble. Those decisions, important for a guard.
Pass to Magbagor. And once again, off the mark by Seattle. Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
From 12 feet out. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Clark outside. Pulls up. And there's another one for Indianapolis.
Well, when you let someone like her get into a rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
Brown outside. Pass to Magbagor. Banked in off the glass.
Assist from Erica Wheeler.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Zabali. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Brown outside. Indianapolis with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Clark for three. The long distance three is buried.
And there is the limitless range of Clark. You have to pick her up at half court.
Pass to Magbagor. And so Indianapolis takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching.
All right, brothers and sisters.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. It's Indianapolis taking on the Rockets. So the Indianapolis starting five. Benedict Mathurin is out there with John Paxson. Then there's Person. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Gugliotta in at the four. And for Houston, they've got Lauri Markkanen, Trevor Ariza out there with Doherty. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Strickland in at point. It'll be Indianapolis off the tip. Here's Gugliotta. Misses the three. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
No coverage that time.
The shortest three on the floor, that corner. That is why guys shoot such a good percentage from there.
Here's Doherty. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Gugliotta. And it's off from three-point range. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Houston. Gugliotta grabs the board. Mathurin for three. And Indianapolis another three.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Strickland passes to Doherty. Mathurin against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gugliotta's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Inside, Riza, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
A strong finisher around the rim. Riza with the size to do some damage.
And Indianapolis another three.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And with that shot, the Indianapolis lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Markkanen. For three, and Indianapolis another three.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Ariza, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mathurin for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Strickland. That three off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Gugliotta. And Indianapolis another three.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Ariza no up. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Houston trails by 8. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
Well, Markkanen's height, it's such an advantage in that mid-range area.
Here's Gugliotta. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Gugliotta's got the lead up to 9 now for Indianapolis. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Markkanen into the lane.
There's that finesse. Just another way Markkanen can take it to you.
Here's Person, and Indianapolis another three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in. He made it! Oh, it is cold-blooded.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And the first half is now in the books. Indianapolis leads by 10. And we'll be back right after. Houston trails by 10. Kicks it out to Ariza. Mitchell outside. Doherty with the screen on Mathurin. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Ariza outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Gugliotta's shot is good.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Shotgun 2 there.
Yeah, and you like to see Markkanen putting his size to use inside.
Indianapolis leading by 8. Thompson with the ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Gugliotta, and there's another one for Indianapolis.
Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Strickland passes to Dorgan. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Here's Person. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Three-pointer, Markkanen got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Great response three from Markkanen. He's got such a fluid motion. You always think it's going in for him.
Here's Person. No good from outside. Houston trails by 8. So both teams making some changes here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Indianapolis. Now Sharp. No good on the triple. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Lets it go from deep, and Indianapolis another 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And here's Henderson. Ariza has the open look, and they come right back with their own three-point.
Look at Ariza's mechanics. He's put in the work on that jump shot.
And Indianapolis another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Nailed from three-point land. Gugliotta's got 26 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Houston moving it around. Sharp. That's good.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Mathurin for 3. Henderson pulls it in. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. Markkanen's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's the 3. And Indianapolis another 3.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Henderson. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He's using the whole floor to attack the defense wherever the opportunity is.
Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Gugliotta's got 32 points in the game.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Sharp on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From the arc, Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ariza, and it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Here's Gugliotta, and Indianapolis another 3. And so Indianapolis takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, cool is from the top, so we up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be simple. Like a pencil. Can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get your super bands and with no hands, just the ultra gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, counting skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, counting skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's up, then that means it's official. Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 저만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 바라느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기계 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진.